I actually have a lot to say about Gunnora's Axe. A lot of thoughts and suggestions for this one. I think it's kind of perfect. I really do. And Bungie, when you do bring weapons back, make them like Gunnora's Axe. Follow this theme. There's a lot of play here. And as a little spice, this thing can also do something that other slugs can't. And as far as that, it's going to be up to you if you want to pursue that special thing that it can do, if it fits your playstyle and builds. But the main thing about it, it's a great weapon for a lot of reasons. If you missed out on previous weapons, Gunnora's has you covered. And as I go through this, I'm going to talk about what it brings to the table. And if you're a newer player, it is worth going for. If you're a veteran, you need to check your vaults and look at other slugs when this thing drops to you. Because you might not know it yet, but Gunnora's Axe might be in your future. Like, it should be in your future. I don't know what's said about this thing. I don't really watch anything or look at posts of anything I review. So I just hit it head on with zero outside influence. I can do me. I've always done it that way. But it's back, arc as it was, and it has some worth. Place some iron banner, reach the rank, unlock it, then you can focus it. Now, shotguns in general, you almost can't even keep up with it anymore. But what we can say, they're a lot better after the spread changes, but these are slugs. Slugs have always been their own separate little thing, their own category. They have the longest one-hit kill distance, and in PvE, you can throw down major DPS if the situation is right. So the slugs kind of have two sub-archetypes, two sub-internal archetypes. There's high handling, low aim assist, like Sojourners. It has 63 handling, 35 aim assist. Or something like Blasphemer. It has 43 handling, 61 aim assist. So those two stats are flipped. The only one that breaks that mold that has both is Heritage, the Deepstone Crypt shotgun. 70 range, 68 aim assist, the outlier. Gunnora's Axe happens to be of the high handling, low aim assist subtype, which I enjoy more. Handling's great on these things. Its overall stats are fine. All of them. They're fine because it hits thresholds. I'm going to go over that. When it comes to the barrel and mag, it actually really depends on the perks that you have. So I'm going to circle back to this a little bit later. But for a while now, only two things really matter on shotguns. Doesn't matter if it's a spread, if it's a slug, if it's a lightweight, whatever, it's range and handling. How far you can push out your one-hit kill, how fast you can whip the thing around. For the magazine, an odd thing comes up with Gunnora's. I haven't seen this like in a long time. A long time, like Vanilla D2. I guess just because this thing came around about then. This is the first slug in a long time to not roll with Assault Mag. And I looked through it, the perk that replaced it is what it originally had, Alloy Mag, which is odd. So check this out. This is why I think that this weapon's great. A great add-in for the game. If you've missed out on something before, Gunnora's has it. I'm going to be grinding rolls, so I'm going to go through it. Think about some of the competition. We have first in, last out, Sojourners, Inquisitor, Blasphemer. And for some of these, like maybe you don't raid, maybe you don't play Trials, maybe you didn't get it when it came out. So for the third column, we have Slick Draw, Threat Detector, Autoloading, Surplus, Hipfire, Moving Target. Fourth column, Iron Reach, Snapshot, Opening Shot, Either Storm, Vorpal, Volt Shot. Let's start with PvE. Autoloading Vorpal. Remember Deepstone when it came out, and we have it again? The Vorpal first in, last out was just worn out on that boss. The one I used back then was Slide Shot Vorpal Weapon, and back then, I was looking for Autoloading Vorpal. I never got it. Well, here it is. It's the one that I'm going for. Though Vorpal on specials is now 15%, it's still big damage in that space. It's still one of the best DPS weapon slugs in that space. And you can still add on font and other damage multipliers. But this is great. This is a good thing. It's great for anyone that didn't get a good one, or you simply just don't have the Vorpal first in, last out. Better yet, this is now the only arc slug with Vorpal. So great roll, great things going on right there. Like I said, I'm going for it. I'm fighting through the blood, sweat, and tears, the overshills, the bubbles, the lag to land it. Let's jump to PvP. Again, maybe you didn't get a good Inquisitor. That's also an arc shotgun. I got 10 adepts, like none of them had opening shot. And opening shot is the pound for pound king on a slug shotgun. When it comes to the Crucible, so plus 20 aim assist, which in this case, it brings the lowest stat up, plus 25 range. You get accuracy cone growth and size. Great perk. This has a base range of 67, so coming back to the barrels and mag, somewhere over there, you need to gain 8 range. If you can gain 8 range, you're good. You get a range masterwork with opening shot, boom, it's 100 range. You get accurized, opening shot, it's 100 range. It's of the high handling type, so it's going to be good at base on the handling front. You could hit cap on the range, worry about your handling later if you want. We have threat detector opening shot. So that's going to be high handling with an animation scaler to bring it out faster. There's surplus opening shot, moving target opening shot to add an aim assist when you're aiming down sights. And the big thing about Inquisitor, at base, it pretty much is already at min-max. It is so stat heavy. And then you have the fill-in for Adept mods. Well, maybe like me, never got a good Adept one. Maybe you didn't get what you were looking for. Maybe you didn't even get to play or didn't get the right roll. Maybe you tried and didn't even get one drop. Okay? Gunnora's is here. So to wrap that up, PvP-wise opening shot, the chase is to get the range stat met at 75. And at that point, you need to try to actually get over that. So 85, 90. There's a world where this thing can get to 92 range, 70 handling. Now, it's going to be overboard, obviously. You're going to hit cap, but there are going to be times where you need to land back-to-back shots, where opening shot's not going to be up. Well, 92 range is going to be better than 70, 75 to help with the one-shot kills. So, like, you go back to Sojourners, like mine. Threat detector, opening shot. It's amazing. It always has been. I love this thing. Mine comes in at 66 range, 78 handling. I can put on small bore to go to 68 range, 73 handling. This thing has assault mag. There's a chance that Gunnora's is going to be better. I don't hit the cap on Sojourners. Maybe I get small bore accurized. That's 84 range, 75 handling. There's an opportunity to get completely replaced. Now, yes, one's arc, one's solar, but we're just talking about PvP here. I'm telling you, it's all there. If you missed out on a roll, it is there. But on top of that, like I just showed you my Sojourners, if you do get threat opening, auto-loading Vorpal, whatever it is, go back to your first and last out, your Sojourners, your Inquisitor, compare them. With stat splits on how things rolled on your past weapons, Gunnora's might actually end up edging it out. A couple other perks I'm going to touch on. We have Iron Reach. Novelty, don't do it. Opening shot, pound for pound all day. We have Eye of the Storm, again, opening shot all day. We take accuracy up front instead of accuracy at the end. The other side, we have Hipfire. Now, this roll right here is Hipfire Volt Shot, and Hipfire is kind of great on slugs. It goes where you want it to. I've landed a lot of Hipfire shots. And there's one more thing to go over, a new way to play Volt Shot. So PvP first, specifically on Arc Titan, Combination Blow Arc Strider, and then Necrotic Grip Warlock. You can get a kill, load in one round, get Volt Shot up. You're gonna have 7 seconds to use it. If you find a group, you're running around, you know, you're doing your Titan thing, you got your shotgun out, right? I'm on Arc Titan right here. You could headshot the next one. It's gonna jolt the next target for 50 plus damage. And on Arc Titan, you're gonna have knockout. So the knockout melee will finish them off. Add in Dune Marchers if you want. Arc Strider has Deadly Reach, Combination Blow. Same kind of philosophy. Just kind of a different way to play. It does collateral. For PvE, Volt Shot's kind of weird when it comes to a slug. It takes special ammo. It does have play. Maybe we have a shotgun champion, right? Maybe unstoppable shotgun. Well, whatever the case is, I'm taking auto-loading Vorpal over Volt Shot. It's up in the air. I mean, we have 3 really good Volt Shot arc weapons. On a slug, it's interesting. It takes special ammo. I recommend that you use it and see what you think. I personally didn't like it. There's no real gameplay to show. I mean, you know what Volt Shot looks like. It would have to be situation dependent. But straight up, the main thing to take away, Gunnora's Axe is a master of none, but serviceable to all. It's got the DNA of every good slug like we've ever had, especially every arc slug. You need to land the roll, of course, meet thresholds, but again, for me, it's going to be better than my first and last out if I land. It's going to be better than my Sojourners if I land. It's actually even going to be better than my Inquisitor if I land, because what I'm using is Subsistence, Non-Adept, Opening Shot. And I didn't talk about it, but it has Skulking Wolf, Suro Synergy. I actually tend to lean more so to Suro Synergy because it's got a very quick reload. It's one at a time, so you're going to chamber one in and go, especially the Volt Shot roll. But sliding, you take flinch. Going to help combat that, and honestly, you just get knocked around a ton with the slug, so Suro Synergy works. Look in your vault, look at your other slugs. If you're playing Iron Banner, this thing drops, take a peek. There's a good chance it's going to be better than what you have. There's like 5 to 6 really strong rolls for it, and if you're playing with your friends, let them know. Let them know about auto-loading Vorpal. Let them know about threat opening shot. See what they have. The good Iron Banner weapons are kind of few and far in between. We lost Multi-Mock, Peace Bond, we gained Roar of the Bear, Dark Decider. Most have been underwhelming, but Gunnora's Axe here, I think now is the best Iron Banner weapon. I do. I think it has the most potential play, but that's just me. At this point, it's going to be up to you if you actually just want to go play Iron Banner. And I don't blame you if you don't. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about Gunnora's Axe down below. Really interesting what they did. Like, I really hope, like I said, I've said it a couple times, it's in the title, like, this is a great philosophy. This thing has the god roll of like 3 or 4 different slugs from the past. Sometimes it's going to come out on top, sometimes not, but they're there. And there's a strong chance it's going to be better than what you have. So let me know what you think. Let's talk about it down below. Thank you for watching. And until the next one, I am CoolGuy.